Hello, hello, and welcome to FS19's first map released by Stevie, Fenton Forest. This will be a first look, map tour, and impressions. I am Daddy-O, and welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, please comment, subscribe, and we'll go from there. Alright, well, it takes a little bit longer to load than most maps, but this is a test map. It's the edition that he released just to get a little input and help diagnosing issues, coming up with problems that he hasn't noticed in his own testing. So let's turn some of these things on so we can see what's going on. Alright, well, this is the farmyard. So the cows can run through here. What we got in here? Manure, alright. Slurry, digestate. Alright. Love the new looks of all the buildings, how he reskins everything himself. Horse training area. Let's see what we start with. Looks like the basic normal in-game amount. You do start with wood pigs. Big sheep, chicken, cows, and let's say 4 horses to start with. Take a little gander through here. See exactly where I'm at. Wow, that is a large forest area. All up top. That is huge. Wonder how big it really is once you get in there. If it's something worth, if you're doing pure agriculture, if you would want to adjust and make your own little increase the fields. Alright. Got some horses around here. Come out and see what's on this side. Get a little shed. Not really sure what this is. Love having all the wood though. Gates open just fine. A lot of storage. It's a lot of storage, wow. I was gonna say, this looks like a good spot for bales. And here he is, already having the bales in there. Oh, these are actual bales too. Sweet. The grass bales to start with. And this is the in-game machinery he has it set up for. We got 8400. 6R. Square baler. Header. Alright. The edge of the map, but you can see the ship's actually moving. That's pretty cool. Yeah, blocked. I figured. I just wanted to test it out, so you can go for a little dip maybe. All right, in here, get the big boy Estrella. Then 900. Okay. Is fuel. Doing straw cell also. No, this is just decoration. Or is this actual straw bales too? I like the looks of the square bales. Silo store out. Okay. I like the looks of the square bales, but where I'm at in the US, we use almost entirely the round bales. So I think for me to be a little more realistic to what I have. Ugh. Gross. The TX32. The rest of the equipment's really nice. It'll definitely make do. But the TX32, that thing's gotta go. The big M to start with, that's actually amazing to start with. Alright, finishing up the tour right around here. Supply purchase point, that's really nice. On the map itself, you see we got little muddy areas, a little damp still. Alright, what else we have over here? Herbicide, manure, slurry, digestate. Got a little New Holland, that's nice. Water trailer. There's more mud. Okay. See what else there is. Running through the bushes. There we go. There's some better equipment. Yeah, I'd be scared there for a minute. There we go. Nice. Nice CR. I'll take that. And this field here, we are at field 1. Let's go ahead and get in a vehicle here. Got for vehicles again. You're here. Let's just take you. Excuse me. Hit my mic there for a second. Alright. So we are in the bottom left of the map. Down here. For all that... I guess that massive area, jumble of words. Being zoomed out, it's kind of hard to see. So, alright, let's go through here. Let's get some lights. Make it a little bit easier to see. Going pretty smooth. I'm at max settings, max everything, and I'm recording, and I'm at about 30 frames right now. Alright, big picture. Let's go down to the right, and we'll do a loop around that way. Oh, the old jogging track or bicycle path all the way around. It's pretty neat. Oops, keep that up. A lot of rocks, a lot of custom fences put in here. Looks like a small placeable yard. Right here on the left-hand side. And looks like a overgrown baseball field. Let's just see land-wise what we start with. I'm not sure what that is up there. BGA, you own a BGA. Well, that's pretty neat. You start owning the BGA. And you have all this down here. So you could always clearly make this field here a lot larger. And this one up here, field 1, can go a little bit bigger. Field 2 can get a lot bigger than what you currently start with. I wonder if there's a way to get into that field from here. No, we're gonna go a little off-road here, guys. Oh, there's the trail. Perfect. Alright, coming into the edge between field 2 and field 3. So this will be the other person's property. Over here is ours. So, quick gander of the field quality. Very much CVS, get a lot of space on each side, so doing the hired helpers or course play whenever course play becomes available, if it does. It makes it much easier for the AI to go through and harvest without having major issues or failures. Now we keep going through here. Yep, nice large, lots of space. Plenty of space to turn around. And you start with all these trees to immediately harvest. You can see, yes, I've cropped. Oh, going a little crazy. See what happens if you're not paying attention? Alright, let's get out of here. Actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright. I think overall it's been very, very steady as far as frame rates. It hasn't really gone down. The lowest I've seen has been, I think, 26 on mine. That's while I'm recording. So that means normal gameplay, I'll be probably 45 to 60 frames. And I'm playing on a 34 by 1440 ultra wide monitor. So yeah, it's quite a big strain compared to my old 1080p. So just kind of meandering through town. Looks like cobblestone roads through there. I want to run you over, buddy. I'm sorry. Getting a little close. Looks like a gas station coming up here. Check that out. Grocery store. There's a gas station right here. Yep. Alright. Traffic circle. Let's go over to the right. Someone's coming. Alright. Sorry if I'm kind of a little jumpy left and right. I haven't gone ahead and adjusted my wheel. I just quite literally turned it on. Excited. Saw the message last night from Stevie saying that he might be releasing a map, and then for me it came out around 1 a.m. All right, let's see. So naturally, I didn't stay up that late to download, install, and record. What do we got here? What's this go to? I don't know. Spinnery. Okay. I'm going to go up to the shop. Actually, I'm going to loop around to the right. Go on this road towards the right. Head on down to Port Southeast. Grain elevator. And we'll go up through, up here by the train. Up by the gas station. Heating plant. The grain mill. Huge manure field here. And then I hit the forestry area, and we'll check everything out as we go. We'll talk about what we see. And we have to back up here. All right, so let's keep on moving. Nice little stream. Like I said, my wheel isn't adjusted yet, so it's a little sketchy. Got another very large placeable area up here on this side. And let's go into here, the port sail point. See exactly how you get to it. There it is, okay. think some of these turns would be a little sharp with if you're doing like a tractor trailer, but you can adjust it by having to change your route, so the direction in which you come in. This is the very end of the map right here. I just wanted to see what exactly was here. Turn around, head up north, follow the railroad up. See a whole bunch of buildings, machinery, that stuff right up there. Get up there and see what we find. Go. I really like the massive terrain change, elevation-wise, that Stevie has put into this. You can imagine the amount of hours spent just making this all go together. The grain elevator east. And when I'm done with the quick map tour, I'll go around and see which place sells what. Most of it's kind of standard. I'm willing to bet he hasn't changed it too much. I bet all sell points except all, minus the egg, spinnery, and the normal ones. That is a massive field. Field 15. That is huge. Well, I'm just gonna be quiet and we'll take in the scenery for a little bit. If I come up with something else to talk about, we will. Enjoy the ride. Here's a manure cell point. It's a huge placeable area. If you want to make a spot for extra animals, very decent area to do that. Plus you get a large field here to the left. You can plant some of these with grass and you never have to worry about running out. Speed up some of this area a little bit. The video doesn't end up running too long. Let's see, to the left here, at the edge of the field, you have a large grass area. You can come in and mow all those little areas also, so you don't necessarily have to plant a huge field with just grass. Yeah, this one here is very accessible with tractor trailers, or even trains of tractor trailers if you have multiple set up to one. It'd be pretty simple to do that way. Ooh, the double crossing. I like that. So let's go back real fast, guys. I don't know how I managed to miss that. There's a little tiny trail on the right. Brings it up to some of the, I believe it's a sawmill area. And I wanted to go there because that was the main reason for this map, was the forest, hence Fenton Forest. It's got this nice little muddy trail. Mill, it looks like. Yep, wood chips, yeah, wood cell points. I don't believe he has any, excuse me, he has a seed maker or fertilizer break. I don't believe any of those have been released yet, but I'm sure once they do, he'll incorporate it into the maps. That's something I'm very excited about having, is being able to make your own. I know it's not the most common thing to make your own seed, but you know, to be a self-sufficient farmer, to me, that's a pretty neat little aspect. All right, well, let's see. I'm gonna take a run up this road a little bit, just to see what's there. I hit all except this little bit here and around some of the fields, but I really wanna hit some of this forest area. Coming up on, you know, I don't want to be much larger than a 30-minute window. I like to keep it down to about there. But considering how much elevation-wise the change that's in here, he has a lot of little areas like this where you can pull right on up, and even just a pickup truck if you have nothing else. And cut the logs, shove in the back of your truck just to get started. And there's so much, so many little spots. Lookout towers all over the place. And it's always nice to see. Oh, there's a little cutout right here. Let's go this way. Excuse me. It's always nice to see that there's young trees and very large, you know, fully harvestable, ready to be harvested trees at the beginning of a map. I always like seeing both, not just, hey, here's a whole bunch of trees planted, have fun. He actually has the baby ones in there, so when you harvest the big ones, you don't have to immediately plant. Alright, let's go see what this placeable area. I think that's all it is, just a large placeable area. Store your equipment, all your vehicles, probably a shed or two. I haven't seen any videos yet of this release, so I don't know if anybody has done it or not. Not really a concern of mine. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what's there and what to expect, what not to expect. So yep, huge placeable area, flat spot in here. A lot of trees up top, a lot of areas. Actually, if you own this, you can come up here and mow. It's not the best place necessarily to mow, but if you can come up here, oh, there's a train up to the left. You can come up here and dig in and make an ungodly amount of bales in this area. Wow. That's really neat. I'm very impressed with the work that Stevie has done. I usually am, but this is really neat. Yep, here's the log. Yep, bring up here for a tip point. Not necessarily a tip point, but a spot to get your track trailer up here and load into the railroad. So that's awfully nice to have. And then instead of going all through this massive forest we have here, we've already covered most of it. I'm gonna head on down past, or go into the BGA to see what that's like. Around Port Northwest, Fenton Dairy, then Silo West, and then we're gonna head back on down to around Field 1 and my farm, beginning farm, and that's gonna be it. I haven't seen any, now I'm thinking about it, I did skip the middle, and it looks like around Field 7 and 11 there might be another farm area there. But I haven't seen any actual setup farms besides that one. And it's fine by me because I usually do single player anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But for those that do multiplayer, especially the logging piece, I can see a lot of building in the future, a lot of, not too much landscape editing, but definitely building of your own farms. Let's go the long way this time and see what's here. Yeah, I can't believe the amount of trees that he managed to fit in here. And I'm still getting, you know, oops, see you look down for a minute, what happens? I'm still getting about 30, 35 consistently on max settings. I have a i7 8700 and a 1080 Ti. NVMe hard drives, and it's a pretty darn quick computer, and I'm still doing 30 to 45 very consistently, and that's while I'm recording, so that means when I'm not going, I'll be maxed out at 60. So the amount of objects that he has managed to fit in here and still run as smooth as it is, I'm very impressed. I've been playing on 4x maps on Clover Creek. If you want to go check out that playlist. Also, I'll probably be starting a playlist on this one too. I've been waiting for this for a few months now, since Stevie first mentioned that he was doing Fenton Forest. And the map templates and all that, I've been following. I've been almost daily checking. So, you know, I was like a little kid with Christmas morning when I heard that he's probably going to be releasing it last night. Tried to stay up as late as I can, but like I said, it's kids and me getting sick. The whole family's actually sick right now. So it makes things a lot harder. Especially if I'm going to stay up and talk all night and get some work done. A little off-screen work for you guys. The big port on the west side. Looks like a refill point. Not really sure what that is right there on the left. The main silo's gonna be down this way. It's ready to eat. Okay, let's why not? Head a little bit further down, go check out the BGA, which is just down here to our left. Cut through here. Nobody's coming left, right. Alright, let's go across. This is the BGA. You do start owning this right from the get-go, so you can actually utilize this, which is quite nice. And I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure at our farm, or beginning farm, he had silos there too. So that's also another beautiful feature that Stevie does quite often, that you don't have to go out and buy your own silos and places at your own farm. I mean, at least for me, I've tried placing my own, and I'll try and get it as close as I possibly can to matching perfectly with the terrain, but it never ever looks right. So the fact that he consistently starts with it already there, look at the dairy point, yep. Consistently starts with these silos on your farm. One, it's very, very convenient. Two, it just looks so much better. Alright, up here after field 10, this next left, I'm going to head that way. I'm going to go check out the few, looks like a farmyard around 11 and 7. So we're going to go see what's there. But again, going around these fields, as he typically does, he leaves a lot of space for placeables, for hired helpers, whatever storage it is that you find necessary to put around your field. You always leave space for that at the edge if you want to mow it, bale it, pick up storage wagon, whatever it is that you do. There's plenty of grass along the edges. And just how smooth everything's running, I'm very impressed. So my hat's off to you, Stevie. I did get his mods. He released them all himself on his Facebook site. So for those that are stealing his mods or borrowing his mods, whatever, I'm giving him credit for it. I get it's going to happen. I think Stevie's at the point where he realizes you can't prevent it, you can't stop it. At the very minimum, give him credit for his work. The amount of time he put into it is very impressive. I'd hate to have him quit and stop doing this because people keep stealing his work. Often when I get maps, I'll edit the map slightly for myself, but I don't repost maps. I'll use it for my own personal being. I might change the fill quantities of silos or things like that to hold more than default games. Little edits I gotta do myself. I don't go through an OP. I mean, make this worth $7 million and sell it just to get money, or cheating, putting in money just for the sake of playing. I typically don't do anything like that. I like to kind of do the Daggerwin has a survival series, kind of similar mindset where you start from nothing, you work up. That's kind of what I like to do. It's farming, the semi-realism part. You don't just start with everything. You have to work to get there. And for that, I do absolutely appreciate. Alright, I need to take a right here like I thought. And this we've already seen, so coming back here. I'm up after the 30-minute mark. I was hoping to get this done before, but I wanted to get a video up for you guys. I'll probably be starting this afternoon maybe, and definitely tonight. I'll try and get a couple episodes recorded and prep scheduled ready to go. It's always a lot easier during the week when you get things done, but on the weekend it's a lot harder. I like to rather spend time with the family. So this is Fenton Forest Farm. Official name of the farm area. So coming into the farm, I got a quick dip in FPS at the very entrance there. Dropped down to like 22 or so, but I'm back up to 30, 35 as soon as I start moving. So you have pigs to start with, you have sheep, you have chickens, you have cows, and you have horses. None of these animals have any of their required supplies yet. So they don't have any food, they don't have any water, but it looks like he has plenty available. You know what? I might just grab a trailer and go see what's in the silos. I forgot you can do this. Never mind. Yeah, it looks like you got a little bit of everything. You don't have any silage, but you've got everything else. No sugarcane. You start with enough to feed all your animals right from the get-go, so that's good. Yeah, so that's gonna be about it for the first episode. I appreciate your time, and I will be starting a playlist on this. Like I said, I also have a playlist going on Clover Creek. I'm hoping to get another video recorded today, tonight, as well as beginning of this. I like to keep them both going. Clover Creek's a fun one made by Yazoo. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I am sorry. I'm not very good with names, but he's got a very large map, 4x map, and it's actually a lot of fun to play. Very regular fields. And that's another thing, if you haven't noticed, that Stevie has done this time that he's not as known for, is he's got a lot of irregular fields. He's got some square fields, a lot of irregular field shapes, I should say. Still got a few actual square ones, but coming down to 7 and 11, it gets a lot harder. So it's a little bit harder to do with the AI, but it's fun. I'm actually enjoying doing it. I never thought I would, but again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe as necessary, and thank you. I'll see you next time.